In this chapter, we're going to walk through the classroom materials to get you started in your studies. With this being the first module that we've really done in this entire classroom or class series, we have limited the amount of classroom materials to a minimum just to allow you to get adjusted to the academy. The academy materials are provided for you to read and basically the reading of the articles that are there are to assist you in your studies. We'll introduce stuff in videos and then have these classroom materials to support it and or give you additional information beyond what's in the videos. And this is really the start of a research project for you guys, so that we're giving you lots of pieces of information here to look at, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. So as you get started into it, you may want to pursue it further based on your time and interest in the subject, to go ahead and expand your awareness of it far beyond just the basics that we're giving you here. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through that classroom materials real quickly so we know what we're doing in this one discussion board. So I'm going to go ahead and move into the actual classroom itself. We're now into our classroom, our PE100 Module 1, and here we are at the discussion board. So we'll click the discussion board, and we'll see here under Classroom Materials, you'll see the first one at the top is Getting Started with the Discussion Board, which is where the videos that we're watching right now are included. So they'll always be at the top. So if you need to go back and refer to a video to get you kind of reacquainted with what it is you're looking for, always go back up to the very top and pop on it, and you'll be able to grab your videos. Then we have a series of articles here that really should help you in that process. This first one is Nonverbal Communication, Improving Your Skills in Reading Body Language. And this is another set of information to just tell you how to go about it. And there's a lot of really good information in here that gives you more hands-on experience and a lot more for you to look at. So this is one article of many that you're going to be able to read and gain information from. Our next piece of information is how much of communication is nonverbal. And this will really goes back to that 50% or greater than half of your conversation is nonverbal. According to the statistics that are really being studied, they say that 93% of all daily communication is nonverbal. Now, there's a lot of answers to that, because that 93% includes, the fact that there's written parts to it, there's non-written parts to it, there's the listening factor, there's the cadence and the paralinguistic side of it. So I think it's a lot of playing around with numbers to come up with this one statistical deal of 93% is nonverbal. But it does tell you that there's a lot of stuff there. And you can always click on this article right here, and you can go see what they're really telling you, and you can get a chance to look at all these statistics if you don't think that nonverbal is all that important, because it really is. And now we're going to move into a study of body positioning. This is going to give you your postures, your open and close, your proxemics. And proxemics is really the thing I would study in this article, because this gives you a better idea of how close you should be in a given environment to your clients and the people you're sitting next to, or how the relationship should work and what these distances are. So this is a good piece of information, and there's a ton of information on proxemics as well. And then beginning your experience with nonverbal communication. And in this article here, and I wrote this one, is basically trying to show you what it is, all these different types of of things that we see every day in the forms of body language, like body movements, gestures, illustrators, effect displays, regulators. And what we're asking you to do here is, just for the fun of it, is we gave you a little assignment as part of it. Try and notice how many gestures you notice in a given day and make a daily scorecard for 1 week on just gestures. And do the same on all of these. Just kind of follow these. This is just a kind of a recommended assignment for you to play with, so you get a little bit more familiar, trying to build your awareness on what nonverbal communication is really all about. So that's essentially what's in this classroom material information. So from here, we're pretty much ready to move on to the individual assignment once you've completed this part.